The one thing I always say is you cannot take something away from your life without filling it with something else. Like
Mhm.
for the food example would be if you're trying to get off the processed foods, you need to fill your fridge and your pantry of the healthy foods so that
Mhm.
you don't feel deprived. I have a cousin who got sober, and when she did, she took up painting and she was up till 3 in the morning painting. Not that
Yes.
she has an addictive personality, but she at least was on her road to replacing it with some other behavior. And that's the thing. Like when it is something like just like you were saying, people want to go on walks with me, get their nails done, go to a nice quiet dinner, go on a hike. There's so many fun, sober activities out there. And then imagine you actually are having real conversations instead of
Yeah.
being at a loud bar and trying to talk over it and waking up with a raspy voice and a hangover, right?
Yeah.
So there's
Yes. I always, you just made me remember these two very juxtaposed events in the last 5 years. One is the year that I turned 30, I threw this, big themed birthday party for myself, and people flew in and drove in. And I was so honored at the time to have all these people there. And what I realized through the course of the night and through looking back is that several of my friends weren't being very I'll say this, and I know I'm going to sound like a diva, like attentive to me. They had wandered off. They decided to go on side quests to go out to other bars and go do other things. And it really hurt my feelings. And I thought, wow, I don't feel loved right now by these people. And I remember just it being this night that I was so excited about, and then being just really upset with how it turned out because a couple of people couldn't show up for me the way that I wanted. And maybe I wasn't showing up for them because let's be honest, I wasn't the best friend either. I was drinking at the point. So I wasn't being the best hostess or anything like that. And then I looked to a period about a year ago when I was in the middle of launching my book. And one of my girlfriends said, "You know what, Amanda, I'm not married and I don't have children. So I haven't had some of these milestone female events where you get this big shower thrown for you." And she said, I want to throw you a shower to celebrate your book. And I want you to invite whoever, is just really would be meaningful to have there. And so I had this very intimate, yet still rather large group of people who came up, and I might even be emotional saying this because when I look at the difference between those two events that seemed so special to me, these people truly loved me and they showed up and they were devoted only to making sure I was celebrated. Not one of them used it as an opportunity to network or tout what they did or tout their accomplishments. It was a full-fledged event to love on me. And I thought, wow, this is what I was looking for all those years ago when I threw that big party for myself, was this connection and these people who supported and loved me. And it was just this embodiment of this whole, 180-degree rotation. And I just want you all to know that that's available to you, that you can have those connected friendships where people are showing up for you truly and they see you and they love you and support you versus just they want to come party with you.
right.
And it's really powerful to see that in action.